I hate AI, and you should too. Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. This week's topic of discussion is my personal vendetta against AI. Before I get started in the video, what do we think of the new setup? Isn't it fun? I have lights. I'm very proud of myself. I find it very aesthetically pleasing, as one would say. I am getting absolutely blinded by the sunset lamp, but I think it looks cute, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, long story short, I hate AI. Ah, shocker! I hate it. I mean, why else would I be making a video on why I hate it if I didn't hate it? Now, if you're still here, that means you want to hear the long story part of the long story short about why I hate AI. Obviously. I mean, why else would you be here? I mean, if you wanted to know that I hated AI, you ought to be clicking off this video. But if you want to learn why I hate it and I'll list little details about why, you can stick around. And I hope by the end of this video, you will also hate AI as much as I do. Because it's so stupid. Let's start off something that's on theme. And let's switch the color of the lights. That made no difference. That was post-editing. Christmas. Thank you. We're talking about the annual Coca-Cola Christmas ad. So not only is it absolutely atrocious looking, as you can see, it's blatantly also taking away jobs from people that, you know, actually work in these industries. Did it die? Oh my god, my light died. Oh, no wonder my light changed. Did I turn it? Oh, wait. Anyway, it is also blatantly taking away the jobs of people, you know, that would have animated this ad otherwise, because of course a multi-billion-dollar company can't afford, you know, to pay people. So instead they're just gonna, hey, we're gonna on computers, ChatGPT, make me a cola ad for Christmas, enter, and spew out whatever this is. Okay, I'm gonna rant right now because this needs to be said and done right now, otherwise I'm never gonna say it. Why the heck is AI being like shoved down my throat constantly? Like when I was researching for this video, do you know what came up on Google every 2 fucking seconds? AI overview, AI overview, AI. I don't want your stupid AI overview. That's why I'm making this video. And if anyone knows how to turn that shit off, I will be much appreciated. I figured out how to do it on Pinterest, so I don't get any of those stupid AI photos anymore on there. If you need me to show you how to do that, I will show you how to do that because it pissed me off and I assume it's gonna piss you off too. But now, Google why. Why? Like, I don't want to have AI shoved down my throat every 2 seconds. I can't go on a single app without it being AI. AI. I do not care. I want to get rid of it. I am this close to using an encyclopedia. Rant over, where we're gonna go back to the fancy video that you clicked on, not my absolute blow up about AI. But it'll probably happen again if I keep talking about this topic because I hate AI. Now, as you may know, AI is also after our jobs. Unless you're one of those lucky ducks and those smart alecks that chose to work in the trades industry or anything with your little hands that actually requires a brain, like doctors and surgeons and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you guys, I say you'll be safe for the next few years. The rest of us, on the other hand, again, kiss them jobs goodbye. You know, because it's so easy for AI to do our jobs. I mean, it might not do them correctly, but it's easy enough for them to do it because, you know, why wouldn't they? A doik. Color change, green. Ooh, blue, that's not a green. But I pressed the green button. That's a blue. I'm pressing the green button. See the green button? That's making me look stupid. That's purple. And it's got blue. We'll leave that. So let's get into the facts. Which jobs are under threat? The more we keep using AI, the more these jobs are going to be under threat. So we got like computer science, photographers, writers, sustainability specialists, environmental tech. I'll just put the graph up here. Here's a graph. Here's the research. But these are the graphs you see what the problem is. There's the decline. There are the jobs declining. So on and so forth. It keeps going. So why is this happening? Well, that's pretty damn simple, guys. Companies, right. Following. They don't want to pay people to do the jobs because why would they pay us to do anything when they can, again, click clack on a computer, make a half-assed job of it, and call it a day. And on top of that, guys, they also save money.
Hello, I like money.
By doing it this way, right? Because we live in a capitalist society, and what do companies want when living in a capitalist society? That's right, money.
Money!
See, we're picking up the facts. And, obviously using AI to do human work can't backfire, ever, because why would it? Again, not like there's hundreds of movies about it, but, never backfire on us, right? Then I'm going to give it about 10 years before we're, And if you're currently in college thinking, this won't affect me at all, what are you talking about? You're just a crazy lady online that doesn't have any college degree or any substantial brain chemistry, which I don't, which is a fair argument. But like, even if you're looking at the current job market right now, again, why would they hire an intern for something, the AI can do for free? I mean, just look at the cola ad. They could have hired a few, animators, maybe some interns for the ideas. No, why would they do that? It's type in the little computer, it's called click, 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 and ta-da! So yeah, your job is in fact under threat. So I really hope you enjoy flipping burgers while being stupidly overqualified. And I'm not saying this is a good thing. This is a horrible. The fact that I have to say that this is the reality is just the more concerning part about all of this. Like I don't even know what to say, how to fix this, because again, I'm just someone that's online ranting about things I don't like. Welcome to my channel. I really don't know what to say. I mean, it doesn't affect me, again, because I never went to college because I can't study for the life of me. That, and I had no idea what I want to do in my life. That's why I'm doing this. Hello. I like to spontaneously jump through careers too. I've done a bit of everything at this point. Hey, you're learning things about me. Isn't that fun? Okay, about AI taking over our jobs. Big deal. So whatever. Who cares about that, right? It's only a few jobs. We'll all find something else to do for work. Not the end of the world. Now, you might want to clutch your pearls when I tell you this little tidbit of information, guys. AI is affecting our environment, and not in a very good way at all. I don't know what that accent was, don't question me. So, let's get into it. Not so fun fact of the day. Did you know every time you message ChatGPT, 4 grams of CO2 is released into the atmosphere as a result of 30,000 GPUs in order to keep the servers online? Oh, and to add insult to injury, ChatGPT Sorry, I gotta read these numbers because I can't. Listen, I ain't educated. Listen, I'm just an idiot online with a mic that can talk about things that they don't like. So, I can do research. I can write my little scripts. They're not really scripts, they're just bullet points and numbers. So, to add insult to injury, ChatGPT has 123.5 million daily users. I'm not one of those, but that's an insane number. And that, my dears, equates to about 494 billion grams of CO2 released from ChatGPT alone. So think about that the next time you want to write your little stupid message in. 494 billion grams. Now, not million, not 400, not 1,000. Billion. Billion. Do you know how much zeros that is? That's a lot of zeros. Zeros that I will never see in my life. So we probably shouldn't be using ChatGPT. Also, on top of that, the sheer amount of electrical waste created by AI is mind-blowing, and not in a good way. Electrical waste contains hazardous chemicals, including, but not limited to, lead, mercury. Why is that so? Mercury. That still sounds wrong. And cadmium that can contaminate soil and water supplies and endanger both human health and the environment, and that's not good. By 2050, the World Economic Forum projects that the total amount of electrical waste generated would be around 120 million tons. Metric tons. Million. 100 tons. Yeah, it's getting to the point where my hope for the future has like significantly like disintegrated in the palm of my hands. Like it's like the equivalent of picking up sand and watching it slowly slip through your fingers. That is what the future is looking like to me right now, especially with AI. Like I had a little bit of hope, 2020 happened, we had like a chance, the worst kind of came back to us all, and then AI came out and it's just like sand. But yeah, AI has quickly become one of the biggest polluters in the world, which we may be able to survive without having certain jobs. But, if we don't have a Earth to survive on, what's the point of surviving? We can't physically survive without the Earth. So, yeah, we're screwed. And maybe you shouldn't message AI about that stupid little query you had. Maybe you should try looking it up somewhere else and doing actual research on it. Because is it really worth destroying our little nature for its beautiful planet with the cutest little critters and creatures in there? I mean, do you want to hurt the planet this little pupper lives on? Oh, she hates me. Look at her. Look at her in the eye and tell her you want to destroy her planet because you chose. Because you chose to look something up on ChatGPT instead of being a big girl or big boy and looking it up yourself. She hates me. I am so sorry. Oh, my sweet boy. Oh, she's so sleepy. Okay, let's get back to this. You can lay on my lap. I have dog in lap. She's probably gonna leave in about 5 minutes, but okay, enough of the kind of like lighthearted comments on AI. I'm going to talk about the really scary part and the part I really don't like about it, which would be the fact that you could take anyone's face, like if you have a photo of it, and then plaster it on naked body, and suddenly anyone you think of is a porn star. That's scary on crazy levels. Like, what do you like? Not only that, right? You can suddenly have a porn career and not even know about it, but also the fact about you could be, I don't know, framed for crimes you never did. Or counterpoint, you can commit a crime and then argue that it is an AI video of you and it never actually happened. So it's just bad either way. And I don't understand why people are just not seeing this as a problem in general. Like, it's come to the point where like photographic and video evidence is gonna become basically useless now in court. Tough luck trying to gather evidence against your abuser, which is not something I really want to say because it's a fucked up thing to say, but unfortunately that's the world we live in now. And don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on the whole AI CP problem that people have, because it's easier than ever for these predators to make CP for themselves and claim, oh, but it's not really that bad because it's not real and like it's fake, which is still fucking disgusting. And these disgraces to society need to be caught, castrated, and confined forever, and then thrown into the depths of hell, never to be seen again. Because you have to be a certain level of disgusting human to look at a child and go, I want to stick my penis in that. This goes both ways, but it's mainly men. So, yeah, I know, I feel disgusted too. Yeah, I would get away from like this topic of conversation too. I feel very disgusted and violated about men using like CP and stuff. So yeah, I honestly don't even have much to say about this topic because I don't even want to get into how absolutely disgusting how vile it is. If you want like more in depth of the whole deep fake and CP and disgusting videos people are creating using AI, Rotten Mango, Stephanie Sue, my favorite little true crime documentary girly, she has a whole video on that and I will link it down below. Can we just talk about how like dependent people have become on AI? Like it's actually scary. Like I know people who will reach for ChatGPT first before Googling something, which really makes my brain just like, huh?
Huh?
And like, not to mention the fact that like ChatGPT will pull answers out of its ass if it doesn't actually know what to answer. Like, it will just give you a random answer and not like care at all. It's learned to give us false information, and the fact that more people aren't worried about that is concerning. Like you can't even trust the thing to give you accurate information, and yet you're willing to choose it over a reliable source just because it's easier. Or like, can we talk about the fact that people are like physically incapable of writing essays anymore without AI? Like, it's actually scary. Like, they say it's too difficult. Like the amount of college students. Like, I'm not even talking about like high schoolers or secondary schoolers or that kind of like I can understand them being lazy. I say if I was in those years, I'd also be using AI if it had like come out, because again, I never really cared for school. I never wanted to go to college. Like, I never really wanted any of that. That's me personally. But again, these are college students. These are people that went, I want this degree and I'm going to do it. And then they have the gall to say, this is such a tough degree. I've seen you use ChatGPT for 90% of your essays. The fuck you mean this is hard? You haven't done half of it. If you think it's hard when 90% of the time you are using AI to do your work for you, maybe you should reconsider doing the entire degree in the first place. Because if you're finding it hard with AI, I don't think you should be doing it at all. Speaking of AI being used for laziness, can we just talk about the whole art is accessible now? Because using AI makes art accessible. Art was always accessible. You don't need fancy equipment or anything. You just need to be creative. That's kind of the whole point. It's always been accessible. Like, a piece of paper and a pencil cost you, I don't know, €2, 3 if you're in the fancier ones. And people are trying to say that art is more accessible by using AI because someone can type something in the computer and then boom, it pops up. That's not art. That's not art. Art is meant to be creative from the soul. And before you come out here and tell me that, oh, it makes art easier for people with disabilities, I need you to shut up. Because that's bullshit. I have seen what these people with these disabilities, I'm not even going to put that, like these people, I don't care what kind, I've seen what they can do. I've seen someone paint beautiful vases, murals with their mouth, with their toes. They do what they need to do, and they do it phenomenally. So I don't think we need AI to be accessible for anyone, because I've seen what these people can do, and it is phenomenal. So the fact that we're putting down these people to that level, like they can't do anything without AI, I'm not even part of that community, and I'm offended for you. I'm genuinely offended for you, because what do you mean you think of that lowly of them? Anyone who's creative enough and who has the time to put the effort in can do anything. I'm a firm believer of that. If you can sit down, find the time, whether that be 5 minutes every day, an hour every day, you can learn anything. Will you be great at it? No. Unless you focus on the one thing. If you're anything like me, you'll just have a bunch of different things that you're somewhat decent at, and it's impressive to other people, but to you, you're always going to be shit. And you're going to keep trying new things to get better and better, but you won't really see much progression. So you'll move on to the next thing and so on and so forth. And that's why I have so many hobbies. But I'm side ranting again. AI will never make art accessible. Never. Like, art was always accessible. We don't need to add AI to make it more accessible. Like, it was always accessible. It was accessible to everyone and everything. It still is, and I don't understand why these people are trying to make an excuse for AI art. And also, who the fuck is buying that? Like, why? Why are you spending this money on it? Like, I can understand spending money on art that was created by people, and it's beautiful, and it's stunning, but AI art, really? Like, it's really sad. Ooh. I was just reminded of another recent topic of discussion. Gamers, you might want to listen to up here. Specifically, the gamers who build their own PCs. So, we all know this lovely little thing, right? right? If we're any part of the gaming community, you are very much familiar with this wonderful thing called RAM, right? Right? When you're building a computer, you need RAM. It's very important. But I'm not exactly sure with the technical terms because I didn't do it. I just kind of saw a few videos, did a little bit of research here and there. Didn't even write anything in the script. This is just very recent. I'm just like, let's just pop it in. But anyway, basically, most things need RAM to run. Things need RAM to run. They can't run without RAM. What else needs RAM to run, you may ask? AI data centers. Or data centers, whatever you want to call them. And here's a little funny little piece of information. There is only 3 companies in the world that make RAM. One of them has recently dropped out and is only exclusively making RAM for AI. So now, it is a 2-company RAM monopoly, basically. Now, what does that mean for the average consumer? Well, you see, these data centers keep buying out all the RAM, to upkeep with the need with consumption. So about 2 months ago, RAM would cost you about maybe 100, 150, up to 200, for a nice one, maybe 200, if you're getting a really nice one. Do you want to know how much it costs now? Can you take a guess? A gander, perchance? A measly, 800. If that's not good enough for you, how about $1,000? Oh, look at that! There's one for $2,000. Demand and supply, am I right, guys? Am I right? But yeah, basically, if you're a gamer, tough luck. If you're a gamer who stocked up on them before, you, my dear friend, are sitting on a gold mine right now.
Money!
So I'm gonna end the video off there because I've already been ranting about this for 45 minutes and I don't really want to continue. I mean, I could, but I just really don't want to talk about this bullshit anymore. I really hope I convinced you and changed your mind about using AI for daily tasks. But yeah, that's the end of this week's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope that your hatred towards AI is as strong as mine now. And I will see you all next week. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye now.